everybody, I'm Officer Abby. You can also call me Angel if you see me out on the road. You might even be able to get a couple of popsicles out of me too if you let me know. Now I'm going to show you some of our vehicles here. We've got 4 trucks total in our fleet. The 3 that you're going to see today, the first one's going to be our 250. It does have the compartments on the back. This is the main truck that we use for our calls, mainly because of how many compartments it has on it. It makes it a little bit easier for us to go from call to call. You'll also see our van, and you'll also see our pickup truck. Which one do you want to see first, Miss Lisa? All right. So our pickup truck, this is mainly for transporting bigger animals, mainly because we have the ramp on here. We can use this to lower it as well as put the animals on the truck, and it saves our backs a lot. So we've had, on the back of this truck, we've had hogs, we've had pigs, we've also had to transport a goat or 2, and it just makes it that much easier to put them on the truck. We'll also use this for training. Sometimes we have to go to different cities to make sure that we have our hours up to date. So that way we will take this truck. It's not as big as the other vehicles, so it saves us a lot of time and gas as well. And if y'all want to hop on that, let me bring you on the other side real quick. It's just going to be your typical pickup truck. Now all the trucks, we always make sure we have gloves of some sort. We've got garbage bags, we have blankets on hand, just because if we have to jump in and go help another officer, we have what we need on our vehicle. This one is also very visible at night with our lights on top, so we really like this one a lot. The second vehicle we're just going to see is our van. So our van, we'll use this to transport our rescue animals that are going to be going to different rescues. We'll use the van to transport all of our rescue animals to and from. Sometimes we have to take them to different cities, so the AC as well as the compartments make them a little more comfortable for that ride. We've got 3 kennels up top, 2 on the bottom. And since the van is so large, if we need to, we can even put further kennels in here. We can put a whole bunch of small ones across the front, and we can also put 2 large ones in the back. So in total, we could actually probably take about 6 animals on the road if we need to. And if you come around here, this is a little bit of the equipment that we use. Sometimes on a call, all we need is something as simple as a slip leash and some treats to catch the animal. But sometimes we may need a catch pole, snappy snare, maybe even a net. We also have our easy nabber. We can use that for cats, wildlife. And although we don't pick up snakes anymore, we do have snake tongs because that does help us catch the cats if need be. But all the trucks are always going to be fully stocked for us. And then our favorite truck, our main truck, we have 250 here, so we have all the compartments here. Now, depending on the call I may go on, we may go pick up wildlife, possums, raccoons, or just a few of the animals that we pick up. And traps are going to make it the safest way to transport them. And then we also have raccoons. Not my favorite call because they can get a little stinky, but we always need to make sure everybody's safe and sound. And then we also keep our gear up here as well. So the snappy snares and the catch poles you saw, we'll also keep them up here where they'll be cool and dry. And we also have the trucks fully stocked and ready to go. And then if you want to come around to this side, we have dogs that we'll also pick up. Now we just added on the cooling mats. That's going to make it a little bit easier to transport them. Our main concern is always the animals' safety and welfare. We want to make sure that they're safe in the trucks. We want to make sure that they're nice and cool, especially with how hot this summer has been. Especially cats. Cats are a little more sensitive than dogs. We want to make sure that they're comfortable. We may even put them in a carrier just so they feel a little more secure. Now in the trucks, each vehicle of course has all our equipment in it, but the trucks typically will keep all our extra blankets, towels, garbage bags, extra gloves, cleaning supplies, food, etc. in this. Just so we make sure everything's in one spot, we can easily access it. Let's say I'm trying to catch an animal, one of the officers will know where to find everything on the truck to easily locate it. And then this is going to be the inside of the truck. questions for me?
Yes, I saw that you had a lot of dog treats in a lot of the vehicles. Why do you have all the treats with you?
So some dogs like to be a little picky than others, and we want to make sure that one, we can catch them, but two, sometimes they're a little shy. So a couple of treats might actually help them warm up a little bit, so that way we can get them out of the predicament that they're in. They're running loose. We'd rather them get home safe and sound.
Absolutely. Now, if you were to lose your pet or your animal, what would be the best thing to do, the first thing to do?
Yes, ma'am. So the first thing you want to do, let all the shelters in the area know. A lot of people will pick up an animal in good faith, but they'll bring it to the wrong shelter. They didn't find it in that city. But make sure if you find an animal, bring it to the city shelter where you found that animal. We'll scan it for a microchip. If it doesn't have a microchip, we'll hold that animal for 3 days or 72 hours to give the owners time to come and reclaim it. You can also hold the animal at home, and you can post it on a couple of different Facebook pages in the area that are animal friendly, so that way you can let the owners know that you found their dog, so you can get them home safe and sound.
Well, thank you for showing us your big trucks, and we appreciate all that you do to keep us and our animals safe.
Well, we appreciate you coming.
Thank you.